How's it going, everybody? Doing just a drinking and rambling video here today. I got some 3 of these little Heinekens. They're 7-ounce Heinekens. They're little baby Heinekens. I think they're 7 ounces. I don't know. 7 ounces. So I got 3 here. We'll see if I get through all of them. I did have 2 regular-sized adult ones before. I had to drop something off. I took the golf cart over for my aunts with some stuff to put in the shed at my mom's house. So I hung out there, jumped in the spa tub, and had a couple of beers. Looked through some of the coins. Figured I'd do just kind of a drinking and rambling here. I'll probably go maybe 15 to 20 minutes. It depends. It just takes a while for these things to sink and shit. It's kind of why I don't want to do I only have a few days left here anyway till Wednesday, but more than a few. But, I need to, it takes so long to sync, a longer video, like a 2 gig video. It's like fucking well over an hour just to sync it. Then I gotta upload it for 2 hours. I'm used to, back at home, it's like I upload a video and fucking the thing syncs almost instantaneously. It's ridiculous how quickly it syncs. And it takes like 15 minutes max to upload. Whoa, a little loud there. Probably going to Bok Tower tomorrow for the 4th of July. I love Bok Tower. It's a nice place. My fiance's down here with me. We usually go there. She's not here this time, obviously, so just probably head over there tomorrow. My mom and just walk around. It's nice. Bok Tower's really nice. It's a Carillion tower, a singing tower, so people play. I think I've said this before. People play. I guess that's what it is, the Carillion thing. I don't know what it's actually called, if that's what it's called or not. But you use that. They play songs on that different times of the day. It's nice there, though. You get a nice view because most of Florida, as everybody knows, is fucking flat. But Bok Tower is actually one of the highest elevations in the state, if not the highest. I don't know if it actually is, but it's got to be a top 3. And you go up there and you see a good shot of like the orange groves and stuff. It's fun driving the golf cart around. Went up to the post because everybody in here lives in this community thing. Has post office boxes, so you got to go up to the post office to get your mail. Doesn't come to the house, so drove that up there a few times as well. It's kind of fun just hopping in the golf cart and screwing around. A lot of the roads here are not paved. They're still grass or just dirt. I want to take the golf cart on something, but I'm afraid it will get stuck in some of like the sand, like some of the intersections and stuff. I gotta stop doing that. I'll put it on the rug. I wanted to film 2 videos today. Today's Sunday. I still gotta put up my the Mountain Dew energy drink one. My mom has a bunch of those Coke coffee things. Coffee things, not coffee. It's like I'm tempted to do a drink review, but I will fucking hate it. I smelled one and I was like, this fucking smells terrible. I hate coffee with a passion. I think it is disgusting. As my friend calls it, dirt and water. It's freaking gross. I remember years ago, someone's like, oh, did you have an iced coffee? Ever have an iced coffee? I'm like, nah, I don't like regular coffee. Like, you gotta try iced coffee. I'll get you one. I'm like, you're gonna waste your money. I went to Dunkin' Donuts or 7-Eleven, one of the two, and got one. And I was like, I took a sip. I'm like, I told you this is disgusting. You just wasted like $4. It's gross. It's just, I mean, I don't drink a lot of tea, but I prefer tea over coffee. Coffee. I prefer tea over it. It is. It's like, I might find another drink inside of Walmart. Like I said, the person mentioned that Crush. I gotta look that up real quick, maybe after I make this video. I might have a better chance of finding that in New York in like a 7-Eleven. I could do them. We actually have. I don't know if my aunt bought them by accident or what, but there's actually a 24 pack of Diet Mountain Dew, which I've had in the past, not in a long time. I don't mind it. Maybe I'll do a Diet Mountain Dew review if anybody wants to see that. Like I said, I'm going to probably wait on that PS2 video because it's going to be. I don't want to. Unless I film it and then let it fucking sink for 4 hours and then schedule it, but that's still going to take a while. If anything, I might film it and not schedule it, but we get home on Friday. And then, well, I'm meeting my fiance in Raleigh, North Carolina. She had to do something. Her dad lives in North Carolina, so we're going to drive back up from there. So I'm taking the train to Raleigh and then home. So that should be Friday night. And maybe I'll just upload it from home Friday night then. Because it's going to, if I don't want to rush it and have it just be like just 20 minutes because I don't want to sit around all day while it uploads. So I might just say fuck it and film it, but do 25, 30 minutes and then have it, to put up when I get back. I have my 10. You know the crazy thing about the PS2 is I owned it like 4 or 5 different times during that era. Like I've said in the past, the original Xbox was my go-to. The first one I had of those systems was the GameCube. And then they were shit in the bed. Games were getting delayed. They were getting like none of the good third-party shit. I mean, they got third-party stuff, but they missed out on a lot. Like the M-rated shit, like a Manhunt or the GTAs and Max Paynes and stuff of that nature. I mean, they actually got Blood Omen too, but they didn't get a Legacy of Kain Defiance. But I was like, fuck, man, I gotta get rid of this because Eternal Darkness got delayed. I got that. Star Fox Adventures, I believe, got delayed. I didn't play that till years later. I played Resident Evil. I picked that up when it came out. I pre-ordered it. That was awesome. I had Rogue Squadron. I didn't have the throws at a Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. That was awesome. I did play Eternal Darkness, a fucking amazing game that probably sells for about $150 now. And I played some other things. I had Simpsons Road Rage on there. I had Agent Under Fire on that one. I played originally Dark Summit, a snowboarding, like a combat snowboarding game. Like I'd almost want to say like a spy snowboarding game, but there was that. I had Bloody Roar 3, maybe, or 2. I don't know why I got that. It looked good. I had Super Smash Brothers, not Brawl, Melee. It was the GameCube one, right? That was fun. I played a bunch of that, and I would play like they had the adventure mode where you run through stuff and you get like trophies and shit. And then I sold it because I got the Xbox, and I got the Xbox in March of '02, and then I still had the Cube up until the summer of maybe like August of '02. And then I got a PS2 for Vice City, and then sold that, and I still had the Xbox over like 3 years, man. And the other 2 consoles would come in and out briefly, and then I would sell them. So I didn't play a ton of PS2 stuff complete. I did play a good amount of games. I mean, my top 10, I added, it has not a lot of, but it has, 3 survival horror games in there. What else is in there? The Final Fantasy is in there. Not the one you'd think. It's an alright list, a lot of known games in there, and some maybe you wouldn't expect. But like I said, I didn't play a shit ton of, like I played parts of like games like Dark Cloud 2 and the original Dark Cloud and Soul Reaver. What else? And other stuff as well. But then I would move the systems and not finish these games. But I think it's a pretty good list. I have it written down on my phone. I can't remember all of the games off the top of my head. Two Silent Hills on there, though, I'll tell you that much. And it'd probably be 3 on there, but I played one of them on the Xbox. Yeah. 4th of July is tomorrow. I completely forgot. There's actually a decent amount of fireworks. I don't know where they were going off from. It was probably across 60. They're supposed to be doing something down by the lake. I don't know if that was today or maybe that was where the fireworks coming from yesterday. There's a huge lake. I can't pronounce the name of it. It's a Native American name. I can't pronounce it. It's some with a W. It's a big lake though. It's got a huge pier. We used to actually, when I was a kid, and we'd come down here. My cousins would come down because my other aunt and uncle lived up that way north of the house I'm in now, and then I had another uncle who lived on like kind of the other side of the estates, the Indian Lake Estates. Sometimes my cousins would come down too, and we'd go down to the lake, and there's this halfway down the pier, there'd be stairs into the water, and it'd be like 3-4 feet. At the time, you weren't considering alligators, and there probably weren't many alligators in that lake at that point, but I'm sure there's a shit ton now. There's a point where alligators, I think maybe in the 70s, were actually like endangered or on the threatened list, and then they exploded. And now they're in fucking every lake down here. I'm sure as well as Louisiana and Georgia and shit like that, Alabama, Mississippi, what other states, South Carolina, have alligators in them. I want to say Louisiana actually has the most alligators, even more than Florida. Florida has obviously a ton. Even the golf course here, there's a golf course in this fucking Indian Lake Estates. We used to go on the golf course, and you'd see little gators come out, like maybe 3-footers come out of the ponds. They wouldn't fuck with you. You'd chase them, and they'd run away. Then the fucking 10-footer would come out each, and there'd be otters sometimes in those ponds, too. I don't know if there still are. There used to be a lot of, because this is like a nature preserve, too. There's I say a park, but like a hiking trail park. It's called Sumica. That's down 60 a little bit, and it borders here. Walked in there once or twice. But there used to be a ton of deer down here in this area. You'd see them all the time. Boar, wild boar, armadillos, which I actually was able to see one. I was telling my fiance, I was like, man, you don't see the armadillo anymore. And then I look out the back window of the one bedroom, like, there's an armadillo back there. There used to be a lot of quail down here as well. You don't see that. And the Florida panther is here, and I can't believe I mentioned in the past. We came down in 2016, the first time I'd been down here since 95. And never saw the Florida panther. All the times I was down here when I was a kid, up until 95, probably like maybe 10, 12 times. And then we come down, and we're like, maybe the first day we're here, we were going to just drive around the fucking community or whatever, and she's like, oh my God, look, and there's the main road, Park Avenue. Fucking Florida panther just walking across part of the street into the fucking brush. I was like, holy shit. I was like, are you kidding me? You probably never see that thing again either. Those things are very elusive. There used to be bobcat down here as well in this area. I mean, they could still be floating around, but my grandma once was eating in the kitchen, and this is years ago, probably in the 90s, because they used to come down all the time. Well, after like I wasn't coming down, and then they would still come down twice a year. My mom, not my mom as much, but my grandma, my aunt. And there was a bobcat fucking on the front lawn. She was eating breakfast. She's a bobcat on the front lawn. And there's plenty of snakes down here, rattlesnakes and black snakes, garden snakes. I don't know if there's any cottonmouths. There might be. There's all types of spiders and shit too. The further south you get, the fucking like on the earth, the bigger the fucking spiders get. Nothing touches those ones you see in Australia. I see videos of ladies like, hey, look, there's a huntsman spider. It just have babies. They're all like this big on the fucking ceiling. It's like, she's just like, yeah, gotta get rid of these. No big deal. I don't mind spiders too much. I try not to kill them if I can. I get them, put them in a cup and throw them outside. I try not to bug out too much. I mean, I can understand people get like nervous, something's crawling on you, and then you'll see the cat just go up to a spider and just eat it. Doesn't care. A person's like, oh my God. Plenty of people don't give a shit, but a lot of people also are like, oh my God. If the cat's just like, and you got a lot of lizards around here too. The cat actually had a lizard in her mouth by the kitchen. I saw she got in her mouth. She dropped it twice. Then I started pounding on the window, and she ran away, and the lizard went wherever. I was like, fucking cats, just get out there. She's hunting things. She didn't. They're pretty good though. They don't really get things that often, but if there's something like close enough, they don't go out of their way to get things. I feel like if they see it, then they'll go after it. These cats aren't like on the prowl constantly. But this is gonna be a longer video than I would have anticipated. Pretty decent ramble though, I think. I might go in the pool later. My mom has a pool too. My aunt does not. This house that I'm in now was built, I think, in '86. There's a lot of nostalgia. Like when I first got back to this place in 2016, like it was nuts. Like the nostalgia was so fucking hard because like I just remembered it as a kid. You know, the last time I'd been down here I was 16, and it's just like I'm remembering all this shit, and then I'm just finding some of my old toys I still had down here and stuff because I would leave stuff down here. Which I do now, too. I have a bunch of clothes down here. It's great, because the next time I come down, I don't have to bring anything. I got to figure that out, too, from when we come in September, if I'm going to bring down the laptop or not, or try to schedule a few videos before leaving, and then maybe use the phone a few times as well. But got to move some more stuff over to the shed. And do that now. Maybe later and tomorrow. I'm here till I'm leaving Thursday. Like, I guess we're leaving here about 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. So there's still a little bit of time left here. Time to get home though, and do stuff. Get back to those G sales. The good old G sales. I probably will turn this off in about 2 minutes because I can take a wicked piss. When I break the seal, it's game over. I think that is the way for most people. Once you piss, it's like, oh god, I gotta go every 20 fucking minutes. But yeah, let me finish this one and maybe crack up the other one. Start it. I didn't know they made 7-ounce beers. I guess that's good if you're an alcoholic and you're weaning yourself off. I'm going from the 12s to 7s. I think I probably mentioned the life story video. My dad was an alcoholic. That was a long time ago. I think he'd stopped for a bit. Probably at least he didn't do any drinking for at least 15 years straight. Still remember the day they fucking officially, my mom was like, yeah, you're done. Came home fucking shit-faced, spouting random, the usual drunken bullshit and breaking things. I remember though when I was flipping, I was in 4th grade, I think I was 8. I had not turned 9 yet. And I was like bugging out that night, and then like he moved out, and it's not like, for me, it wasn't like the movies where like we gotta get our parents back together. I was like, fucking whatever, dude, you're gone, okay. Like that's how I was even at age 8, which is kind of fucking scary actually. I was kind of like, oh, you left? All right, I'll see you when I see you, which I obviously saw him on weekends and stuff. But it's like, I'll see you when I see you, dude, you're gone. Like I wasn't, like it was kind of fucking, actually a little fucking scary. But yeah. Alright. I might just let this go like a minute over 20. It ended up being a decent ramble, soft-spoken ramble. It's always good to change it up from time to time. It's actually fucking my stomach up. Alcohol is a cardinal sin for someone with gastritis and any kind of stomach issues, but I'm here drinking. I don't drink often. My highest tolerance level was probably when I was in fucking high school, which is ridiculous, but then I stopped drinking and drink occasionally, like 3-4 beers and I'm nicely buzzed, which is good. anyway, yeah. It's been a little bit of drink and ramble here, and thanks for checking this out. And